So you guys have been fighting with this giant beefy roach, and he's been kind of scary. So I'm gonna need you to make a move.
I'm at 3 hit points. I better make it count.
Oh. This might end in a capture, guys.
Shoot.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we were kind of getting roasted.
Yeah.
You were getting roached.
Roached. That's more accurate. I will... Gosh, I'm down, man. I'm okay.
Okay, let me re-explain the scenario so far. Okay. This guy is dead.
Yep, got it.
This guy is up.
I didn't even see him.
And has not taken any damage. He is within your reach because you have a reach weapon. This guy, you have gotten a couple of hits in, some good hits, but he seems to be the scariest one, has been doing the most damage. He has been, but this guy also seems particularly focused on your moth friend, Silk. He seems to have something personal out for her. Like, they have a direct contradicting beliefs. And so he seems mostly interested in attacking her, though he's definitely not afraid to attack the rest of you. And then this guy has not really done, he's been just trying to get to the fight. He's really slow and he's like, I'm coming, boss. Wait for me.
Right. We're going to try to convert him.
That is definitely within the realms of possibilities. I'm not going to stop you. So, Janice, what do you do?
I feel like I used my action search.
You have.
Okay. So 0 out of 1 means it's already used, not like you have 1 to use. Okay. All right. I'll just use my glaive and strike him as hard as I can.
This guy or this guy?
This chonker in front of me. I don't want him anywhere near Silk.
Perfect.
She is baby.
I'm almost full health, but that doesn't really matter if you die in 1 hit.
Yeah. You are squishy. I will not let that happen.
22 hits.
Yes.
Yeah, this big chonker hits really hard. He's mean.
Oh, yes.
Max damage.
Woo!
Okay, dang.
I love to see it.
This big beefy roach who's been looking at Silk like, I'm gonna get you, little girlie. I'm gonna get, ow! What the fuck, man? What? You little, and then you can take your next attack if you want.
Yes. I will hit him again. Oh, man. 6.
That time, as you go in for a second hit, he quickly dodges out of the way, still 2 out of his 4 hands clutching his side. He goes, get away from me, you little bitch! Hey, this character scares Brooke.
Yeah. He's like, because you've experienced so many creepy men in your life, you know how to like just dive straight into creepy man, and it's
Okay. Janice.
Perfect to hit.
Kiss your mama with that mouth. All right. I guess I
dead. We ate her when we were hatched.
Oh, God.
I have no idea if roaches do that. That was just...
That sounds accurate.
Roaches are cannibalistic. Okay.
Are they? All right, yeah. I'm going to end my turn. I don't think there's... I want to stay... I mean, I'm going to go down. It's fine. I'll stay right there.
You have a pretty much full health heal bot flying by, so you should be fine.
Okay.
Remember, in D&D 5th edition, if you get knocked down, unless you take like double your max HP in 1 hit, it takes 1 hit point of healing to bring you back. You could be negative 20 hit points. 1 hit point of healing will bring you immediately back up to 1 hit point, and you will no longer be making death saves. It's very, very forgiving.
All right.
It's all
right. The guy, this dude is dead, right?
Yes. You can crunch on his body if you want to.
Yeah, because I need to get hella away. And then I'm going to pull out some daggers and
Wait,
throw.
where were you standing?
I was standing 30 feet away, right?
Right there? So
yeah,
you
yeah.
would incur an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Okay, well then I will use my disengage bonus action
Okay.
to get away.
Okay. As you
And
try to
then-
get away, that guy tries to snip you, and you go hippity hoppity.
Bling bling. Fuck you, bitch. All right, so I will
I forgot Itzel's voice.
We're gonna do a ranged dagger attack. Ow!
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That was a nat 1. Your dagger just like you throw it. Wait, who are you throwing it at? Big
This
boy.
guy.
It just kind of like it goes and it lands broadside, like on his face, but like the broadside. So he just goes like, "Hey, what the fuck?" He doesn't take any damage.
No. That's my turn.
You don't. Oh, that's right. You're multi-classed. Gotcha. Okay. All right. That being said, this guy who tried to snippety snoppity your hippity hoppity gets mad that you ran away. So he is going to try and scurry after you. So that's 5. How much room did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As he reaches you, Janice, you can use your reaction to glaive him in his butt.
Perfect. I love pokey butt actions.
Oh.
no, that came out wrong.
Oh. Nice.
That's one way
I
to
touched the butt.
avoid a third pregnancy.
Touch the butt. Go ahead and roll.
Go ahead and touch the butt.
Touch his butt.
With permission. All right. Do I just a regular attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that hit.
Woo!
Woo, woo, woo. Your dog is cheering you on.
He is. Ooh.
All right, you touched his butt. He whelps. He whelps like a dog. He reaches back and like grabs his booty. He goes, ow. Okay, but now that he has made it to Itzel, how much he moved in a straight line.
Okay, but
But okay. He's going to take, so this insect has like horns, like he's like one of those horny beetles.
relatable.
Yeah. And so he is going to charge you.
Me, right?
Yes, Itzel.
Nice.
Fuck.
Let's,
Yeah, that hits.
So it's going to do. First, it's going to do the regular antler damage, which is 13 piercing. But it is also getting a charge.
Oh.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw. So 9 additional damage.
I'm down.
Okay, he knocked you down.
I think I'm not gonna lie, I think I was actually down before.
I thought you got picked back up.
I mean, it doesn't really matter since I didn't hit anybody
That's true. Okay, but I'm not going
But
to
my
make
health
you.
says 0 right now.
I'm not going to make you take death saves. Just put it to whatever it would be. Minus. What? Let me look at your total HP.
Well, you said, any amount of damage is gonna bring me to 0, so I'll just stay at 0.
Right, but I do need to know what your minus is because that could have implications later.
Oh, okay. So how much was your total?
So do minus 23. This guy just picks you up like a little frog ragdoll and
So my
you
max
get
health is
your max health stays
Isn't
the
it-
same. But your current health is minus 23. So you're like negative
Okay.
health points. You are also going to get knocked down. So you get knocked down over back here a little bit. He tosses you.
okay. Oof. Tossed.
All right. It's beefy roach time. Let's see. This guy is going to try and bite Janice. Good luck, Janice.
Uh-oh. On my butt.
Maybe I should start making these rolls private.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. That was a nat 20?
Yep, that hits.
That is a nat 20. Okay.
Ow.
I'm not going to roll damage. You're just going to get knocked down.
Okay.
You guys might be getting kidnapped by some roaches tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
Okay.
Okay.
This roach who is looking around frustrated sees the bunny who is in the way because he kind of wants to go piss on that frog's little body after what he threw his little knife.
God.
And he just, it says bite, but he just backhands you and you fall back onto your back. Ha! Take that, you little bitch! And Reggie, it's your turn. You do notice the roach is more than half, he's more than bloodied, but he is dangerous. You are muted.
My bad, thank you. I have a question.
Yeah.
So, first of all, Reggie's just terrified after watching her friend just get whoosh, slapped around. If I was to disengage and grab her body and just run with it as fast as my running speed would let me, is that allowed, or would he get an opportunity of attack on her or me?
He could get an attack of opportunity on... Wait, you said disengage?
Well, yeah, I was just going to position myself, like, around so that way he couldn't hit me, and then I just wanted to, like, grab her body and run.
Okay.
But even if I did that, that may not be the best move. I just wanted to know if it was an option.
So you can use the action to disengage. If you carry your friend, your movement will be halved because you have to drag. You could risk the attack of opportunity. You have hit. If he crits you, you'll get knocked down, but you could probably survive a hit, but it would hurt. So
Okay.
it's up to you. Or you can just keep picking up your friends.
You know, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, and yeah, try to get them back. So I rolled. Did it connect by chance?
I don't see your roll.
Okay, it did not connect. I have D&D Beyond open. It rolled a total of 10. It was 1d8 plus 2.
Okay, Janice, get up with
And
10 hit points.
Thanks, friend.
I got you.
Stay down. He's like getting mad.
And then I am gonna disengage, but to like run around, probably just around here, just so that way I'm not like in the crosshairs, but I'm close by.
Gotcha.
I'll be like right there. Oh,
Gotcha.
Well. Yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay.
I think.
Action, movement, and
Action,
bonus
movement.
action.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Silk.
Okay.
Silk.
Okay. We got this. I will fly down. And I will also cast Cure Wounds on Itzel.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I thought I saw my cousin at the pearly gates!
Wait, shut up. I haven't cast it yet.
Oh.
You're screaming
Well, I was
in
doing
your
the wrong
dream.
voice anyway.
It's more like this.
Yeah. I was doing Lexia.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh my god, I thought I was done for.
You might still be.
That's
I'm
not
gonna hide.
fair.
You're a real one, Silk.
Protect me.
I'll do my best. I won't leave you again. I'm sorry.
The big, like, lurching guy behind the beefy guy just slaps his friend on the back. Says, "You got this, boss. I believe in you." And he's gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
Oh no! No!
Janice, it's your turn.
It's ready. I hop up and
You've got this guy in your clutches. If you can just wail on him a little bit more, you know.
yeah. Yes. Sorry, I lost track of my favorites. Attack.
Oh yeah,
There
I
we go.
forgot we have a new. That's a hit.
Yeah. All right. Oops, not attack. Damage. Nice.
Excellent. Go ahead and make your next attack.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that is a miss. You just
Okay.
keep jabbing your glaive into the owie spot of this roach, and he is just snarling with seething hatred.
Yeah.
Itzel, you open your eyes. It's like double and then together and then double and then together. It is your turn.
Did you say me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I guess the sake is kicking in. Okay, so I'm alive, I'm awake, and I'm Angies. So I will go ahead and throw another dagger.
You got this.
It was so-
It's
This guy.
broadside. He goes, "What? You! Stop it!"
I guess my only other sneak attack only works if it hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything else I can really do.
Do you have any bonus actions, or do you want to maybe reposition yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I have patient defense.
That might be useful.
Take a dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. Okay, yeah, let's do patient defense.
Because this guy is looking at you, mad that you
Right.
are standing back up.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I throw my dagger, it glances off his armor again, and I'll just kind of get into my praying mantis like defense pose.
As you get into your defense pose, this guy scrambles up the clutter. He is unable to charge again, so you don't have that horrifying extra damage. He is going to hoof you with disadvantage. I believe a 10 misses.
Yeah.
So
frick
he
yeah.
comes at you trying to bash you with his mandible, his legs. And you
And I
just
I use the weight of his own, like, punches to redirect and dodge.
Big beefy Roach watches this and gets frustrated. And he is gonna like shove Reggie or Janice aside to just useless. I'm gonna get this frog. 10, 15, 20. Janice, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
I'm so scared.
Leave me alone. I'm just a girl with a dream.
Oh wait, never mind.
Get it, Janice. Oh, does it hit?
Yes,
Yes. So close.
that is a hit for Max. Okay.
I also have an opportunity to attack. It says actions in combat. Do I get to smack it or no?
You were not in range
Okay, cool.
because you got out
Sorry.
of range. No, but you
True,
can.
You're right. You're right.
You can
okay.
do that if you are
Totally
in
forgot
range.
I moved.
Janice, you see this roach start barreling towards Itzel, and Itzel's your friend. She comes and visits you on market day all the time. And you hone in.
Girls.
You see the wound you've been working at, and you do a little hop, skip, and a flip, and drive your glaive into it. He stops suddenly and just shrieks, "You little..." And he falls onto his knee, and then he spits out some... What color is roach blood? Orange?
Green.
Green. Yeah.
Green. Ugh, that's gross. Green
and
blood. That was real cute and all, but it's time for me to teach you not to mess with... And he collapses. The other two bugs go, "Boss?"
Boss?
Boss? Reggie? It is your turn. I think you're muted again.
I need to stop doing that. My cat's been very,
Your
meowy.
cat.
Let us hear the cat sounds, please.
Yeah.
Oh, cat.
I'm not sure how to read the room, and so I'm just going to use Cure Wounds again to give Janice a little bit more healing. I know it's not connecting, but it's 7 on mine.
That's fine. Yeah, if it's not connected, you could just tell me.
Cool.
Janice, take 7 more points of healing.
Thank you. And then, of course, I'm just going to stay where I am, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Silk.
Do
I'm
something
gonna
cool,
blast this
Silky.
guy.
Let's go.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna blast him.
Blast him
Here it comes.
with the by the power of the filament.
Oh, that's a blast for
That
sure.
connects.
Oh.
God damn it.
I think you get, for those who can't see, that was a
1.
1 on the die.
One.
Let me see if I can resize the map so that the chat can see the rolls. I might have to rearrange this so that people can see it. Okay, there. Now they can see the rolls. Okay, do you get an extra beam?
I sure do.
Okay. That connects.
Woo.
There we go.
Yeah,
There
blast
we
him.
go.
What is it? How does your power manifest?
I think it's just like last time I said it was kind of like the girl from the boys with the light power.
Oh, that's
So I
right.
think it's just like a flash of light.
You hold up 2 of your hands, and in quick succession, flash. Poof, poof, the pincer bug who was trying to chase Itzel gets a full flash in the face.
Lucky him. $25.
He writhes back and screams in pain. Okay.
Where that came from, heathen.
He hasn't noticed that boss has fallen because his back is turned. And so he'll just be like, I didn't give this guy a name. What do you think this roach's name should be? Tony?
Harold. Tony. They talk like a Tony.
Tony.
Tony. He's like, ow! Tony! Get that bug! Oh, I just saw some rolls from
I got it to work. My BTT thing was off.
Got it. Silk, would you like to do anything else with your turn?
I flew up a little higher, so I am.
Gotcha.
Oops, I'm here.
Look, Seth says the roach should be named Big Papa. And all I have to say is while this roach is pretty mean, there are higher ranking roaches with the title of Papa Rocha. So Rocha is spelled Roccia, by the way. The big guy, Giuseppe, just looks at his boss fall and he goes, boss? You okay? Huh. Well, this has never happened before. I've never did anything without someone telling me to do it first. I think I better sit here and contemplate my choices. Janice.
That's your bard move.
It's your turn.
You don't have to do this. Stand down, I'm gonna let you live.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Meanwhile, Janice.
Janice, who are you attacking?
Oh, I'm going for this guy right. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for this.
You're going to go for the guy who's sitting there contemplating his life choices, or are you going to go for the one that's chasing?
No.
Itzel?
I'll go for the one that's chasing. Do I have reach? Do I have to move?
You have to move. You have 10 feet of reach, which means you can have one square between you and your target for it to be a successful hit.
Okay. All right.
So you can move right there, or you can move to right there.
Yeah, I'll move to right here.
Oh, whoops, wrong button. This guy there, he's got the dead.
Okay, and then I will attack.
That is a hit. That's a hit.
Is it?
Yeah. This guy is low AC.
Oh, I thought you already rolled for 21.
Oh yeah,
I did, but I hadn't moved yet. That's
it's
not
okay.
fair. It's fine.
It's totally fair. Your intentions were the same. So you could take both of those rolls. So roll your damage twice. So that 8, you got the 8. Okay. Now roll damage again. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'll just give them rude gestures, both of them.
With you put your feet up.
Yeah, my big feet. They're like big middle toes.
Cute.
Excellent. Okay. Itzel.
All right, I'm going to do a flurry of blows with my tongue.
Now, you have to attack first. So, Flurry of Blows is part of your bonus action to make a martial arts attack, right?
Oh, right.
So you have to first make even if you miss your other attack, as long as you're making a melee attack, and that does hit.
Okay, got it.
I can't wait for you to do that, though.
Can I still take my 24?
Yeah.
My 24 blue.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so I stab him. And then I go.
Gosh. You get one more unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
That hits. Meets beats.
Oh, let's go.
I know, he's got low AC.
Okay, so that's
this guy.
5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
13, 14, 15,
He's
16,
just
17,
like,
18, 19 damage.
So next to the initiative is our dead beefy roach. So this guy calls back again. He's like, Tony, get her! Tony! Tony, where the fuck are you? Reggie, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the guy. Was he calling this? What was it? Was he naming the dude that's next to me?
That guy,
Tony?
he's calling
That's
that guy Tony.
Perfect. I'm gonna turn to the other guy and give him like some eyes, and I'm gonna reach into my pocket. I'm gonna cast good berries, and I'm gonna pull some 10 berries out of my pocket and be like, hey, listen, we have a good group here, and we'd love if you can help us understand what's going on and just be chill. I'll trade you some berries for it. What do you say?
Roll persuasion with advantage.
You see, am I able to do deception?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're lying about the berries.
Oh no. Oh no, I have berries.
He goes.
Yeah, I didn't do a good job.
He scratches his head. He's like, I don't know. Those don't look like real berries to me. Are you trying to pull a fast one?
Be like, here, I'll come show you. Just give me a minute to get down from here. And
How will I know that's not rabbit poop? It kind of looks like rabbit poop.
I'm gonna take just 5 steps forward and then just end my turn. Is it to stay on? If it'll let me. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That's why. Okay, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm walking forward with the berries,
I'm
and
gonna
then
move you there because that is a fire.
Oh goodness! Yeah, I don't want to be on fire. Okay, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
He's looking at you suspiciously, but non-hostily. You can tell that this guy was brought into this family for his size and strength, but doesn't seem to have the personality of a killer. Silk.
I really want to just get rid of this guy, so
Okay.
I'm gonna do my standard thing.
Yes.
Starlight.
Honestly, it's been so long since I've seen it, I don't even remember.
Ouch.
Oh.
Oh.
Damage.
That's it. That's it. You just burned this guy's corneas. He's going to reel backwards, curl and stumble, and then just fall down into these like machine boxes below, which is like 30, 40 feet high for you guys, maybe 50.
Yeah.
Like it's really high up. And he just goes, "Ah, no, Tony, where are you?" And then as he's falling, Tony!
Nuke just goes off.
And then I'll start flying over here, and as I'm passing by, I'll just shoot my other ray at the big roach. Just like fry him up so his like little bug
His
body
little-
curls up.
Yeah, he like...
And I'll just be like, oops. And I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say,
You
I
see
think
him
you
doing
should
this.
leave.
It's so bright.
I think you should leave. Because if you don't, I'm gonna have to fry you.
Oh. Well, I don't want to be fried. So I guess
Yeah.
I should just go back and tell the big boss what happened, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh.
No, capture him.
No, wait,
Am I captured right now?
no.
Do what? He holds out
Yeah.
his little hands to be manacled, and he's like, he has a sad face.
Are we
just-
out of combat?
Yeah.
Sure. We'll say that you're out of combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up and do something to
You just
Tie it
find a
up.
piece of wire. You could tell that this guy could easily break through it, but he's just going along with it.
Guys, we need to give him a name. I mean, what's your name? Do you have one?
Yeah, my mommy calls me Giuseppe, but these guys just call me Lurch.
You're right. We should give him a new name.
I've never been a prisoner of war before.
You're doing great. Just give him a little.
He blushes.
Oh.
Is it green because of the green blood?
Call him Tim Scurry. Oh gosh. As a big Tim Curry fan, that made me laugh.
Please, yes, please.
All right, Tim. What can you tell us?
I can tell you that, well, my favorite food is rotten eggs, and I like the color brown.
This one's not the brightest bulb in the shed, is he?
Are you colorblind?
What's that?
I'm going to run over to the book. I really am curious to see what that's about.
I'm with you.
You see scrawlings and scribbles on this book with diagrams and illustrations of what looks like the filament, the bulb, but also other similar looking things. Silky would have explained those pictures as angels or other gods related to the filament. The text itself is written in a scrawl that you just assumed was a celestial language, unreadable, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to read that stuff. Well, but maybe you do, though, because supposedly this holds the secrets to the filament.
This book's pretty big.
I'm going to turn. You there, Tim. Can you read? Can you tell us?
Do I read?
Do you know what this says?
That
Start tapping on it.
is firewood? Kindling? Toilet paper.
Maybe we could.
Maybe we can have him bring it back for us. It's pretty
Maybe
heavy.
that's not what it says. I don't know what it says, but it's not that.
Do you know anybody who could read this?
Yeah, we do.
Well, let's bring it
We
to
know
them.
exactly where to take this.
Oh yeah,
Are we
was
going
it the
on a trip?
Blackroot?
Uh-huh. You want to come?
Really?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Got a little follower. I'm going to give him some berries. Be like, here you go. Get him ready to untie him and stuff. Get ready for the book.
Oh, he's like, he looks at you guys with such loving loyalty.
We got our own pet, Tim.
I mean, I don't know about pet, but I'll be your sidekick.
Sidekick works.
Our friend.
Do you want me to carry this toilet paper?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
a big toilet.
Oh,
Are you strong enough?
I think so. He like takes two giant claws, and I think I forgot to explain. This guy is like a stag beetle, like a giant beetle with the horn. Like, so he like hoists it up and puts it on his back. You got any way to strap this down?
There's a bunch of cobwebs.
Oh yeah.
Make use of those. Depending
Okay.
on how thick they
Yeah,
are.
you can do that. They're nice and sticky and strong.
Just collect them all and then. Yeah.
Make sure they don't get on Silk's wings.
Very true.
You strap up your new beetle buddy. You're calling him Tim Scurry.
Yeah. Tim is just such a great name.
Perfect.
You strap him up. He's got this book on his back. All right, lead the way, but be careful. My former employer might find you, and he's not nice.
You should tell us a little more about him.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Yeah, but let's
tell us all about him.
He was about to give you a full dissertation, but he goes, "Oh yeah, we probably should leave."
Yeah.
Is there any loot on the bodies?
That's a good question. You see some like hatchets. They got some hatchets on them. They've got carapace parts and some green blood. And they all have a very nice set. Well, not all. I would say Tony has a really nice set of sunglasses. Which I'm going to say, whoever wears them, I should have put this in the stat block. Whoever wears them will have advantage on saving throws made against being blinded.
Ah.
Well, I'll pick them up and
They look like the Squirtle sunglasses.
Yes.
lit. I'm going to try them on and just kind of like turn my head and look at everybody and like, shing!
Oh, cool. Oh my god.
You look
How do I
just like
look?
the boss.
Well, good, because I am your boss now.
Okay. You're a lot
But
nicer
where?
than my old boss. You gave me berries.
Yeah, Reggie's pretty cool like that.
Reggie, nice to meet you. I'm, what'd you call me? Tim Scurry.
All
My
right,
mama
Tim.
calls me Giuseppe.
Is your mama still with us?
Yeah. I visit her on the weekends. Give her a little money. She gives me some food. She asks me how my grades are. She thinks I'm in school. She'd be very disappointed if she found out I got wrapped up with the Rocha family.
Why did you get wrapped up with the roaches?
Oh, they pay really good, and I wanted to give my ma a nice place to live.
How noble. Moms deserve nice places to live.
I think so. She's a nice old
Yeah.
lady.
This used
Well-
to be a nice place to live.
Oh, I don't think it's so bad. He looks around. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. That is pretty good, huh? How would you feel if someone
Not
came in
anymore.
and took your mom's place?
Oh, I'd probably beat him up. Rip their legs off. Feed it to them. Put them in a microwave. On high.
What's a microwave?
That thing! And he points up to like 3 shelves high, and there is an unplugged microwave.
Oh,
That's where we put the dissentas.
I thought that was a microwave.
Microwave is what the other Roach family calls it. Well, shall we go?
Yes,
We shall.
Okay, strap on. And he will take his nose and suddenly like lift Janice, Reggie, and Itzel all up with one scoop. And you're like, whoa. And you can like sit and hold on to his little horns as he climbs, scutters across the surface, up the walls as he's a bug. So he just can do that.
nice.
And climbs out the window from whence you came.
Whew.
Can I check on my room? while I'm
Sure.
here.
Where would your room be?
I think it's kind of up in the rafters.
Okay, so
I think that's where most of the moths live.
you start flying up into the rafters, but before you can get too close, you stop, for your ears are met with the strange sound of like a low pass bass going.
Oh no! They made your bedroom a sex dungeon!
You see some like red lights, kind of siren pulsing, a little bit of a strobe. You also hear, as you approach, you hear some like slapping noises and, oh yeah.
Is there like a counter at the door?
Huh? What'd you say?
Is there like an attendee, a bouncer?
I think there's like one guy standing out there with his like sunglasses on, standing there, just kind of like leaning back.
Shit. I should have taken the sunglasses.
Then you see him knock back. Hey, 5 more minutes.
Okay.
I think there'd
really
also be a
wanna get in
lie.
there.
You want to go in?
I do. I want to get in there, but I don't know how.
I think
would
that
get
your
in.
room would have like a little like there's the main entrance, but maybe there's like a like how to like get in and you'll be like behind the shelving so you can like peek.
Yeah, I was used to sneak out onto the roof through the window. So, I'm gonna see if I can find a way around and get through the window.
Okay.
Peek through the window.
Yeah, you're able to do that. You know your room really well. You peek through. You notice the first thing you see is a strange roach-shaped figure in shiny leather. Hands tied up to the side and feet tied down, suspended, with a complete mask
The gift
and a
mask?
ball gag. And another roach wearing really high heel boots and a whip, and she's like kind of swaying her hips. She's like, "You've been a bad boy." And the gift roach. I'm sorry, mistress. Is there anything you would like to do as you see this unfold?
Yeah. I would like to open the window very quietly and enter the room. And I will start to approach them.
Okay.
And as either one of them notices me,
Roll stealth.
I will cast. Okay.
If you're being sneaky, unless you're just walking in and waiting for them to notice you.
Let's be sneaky first.
Okay.
But I am walking, like, kind of directly towards them.
Okay.
I'm not very sneaky.
No, you're not very sneaky. As you're starting to slowly walk, you see the antenna of the gimped guy start to like twitch. He goes, "Hey, I thought this was a solo act."
Immediately, I turn on the lights in my eyes. They go bright, like I just can't contain my rage. And I'm just gonna I'm just sort of like dramatically walking towards this guy.
The dominatrix whirls around. "Hey, this is a private session.
Shut up.
Are you trying to dom me? Oh, you're gonna get put in your place real soon, sweetheart, but you gotta wait in line and pay the doorman, okay?"
She's got a lot more metal than I thought she would.
Roll intimidation.
Sure. See how that goes.
I mean, this is a dominatrix. She's used to putting naughty bugs in their place.
Oh, can I use thaumaturgy to give myself advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love that.
Sorry, there it is. Okay, 14.
She kind of like eyes you up and down, unsure if you're a future client or if you're actually angry. She's so used to the act of intimidation that she's a little confused. But you see Lenny starts, or not Lenny, what did Lenny? You see
Lenny.
They had to name this guy?
Lenny,
That's
Where'd
fine.
you come up with that?
Oh, man.
Lenny Kravitz, y'all. American woman. No, he's like, you can see the gimpy guy, the gimped guy start to tremble, and he's like, hey, I don't know if I can handle more than one. I'm new to this. Shut
I'm
up,
gonna
bug.
kind of put my upper hand on the dominatrix's shoulder and just sort of like, not like shove her, but kind of push past her and say, I'm cutting in. And with my lower hands, I'm going to draw 2 daggers. And as I get up to him,
Stop it.
I'm just going to start prison shanking him with both hands.
She backs up. What the Hey, and she turns to the front door, knocking on it, like, let me out, hold on. And the camera cuts to the bouncer in the back, and he's like shaking his head. They always give up after the first 5 minutes, but he doesn't open the door. I'm serious. You told me not to open it when they beg, mistress. Pumpkin juice!
Okay.
Pumpkin juice! I don't think
I'd
that
like to
was...
go up behind her and slit her throat.
Okay, I'm going to make you actually roll an attack roll for this one because she
Okay.
can fight back.
Okay.
And now I have to decide what the stat block is for a single
Sorry,
little
this
roach.
is totally unexpected, but I'm just feeling the rage right now.
Roll damage.
Max damage.
Okay. I am giving her the stats of a commoner. So she's dead.
Compa.
Green blood just starts.
It's my room.
It's okay.
Okay. You have your gimpy guy hanging. You see the dominatrix in the corner. This looks like It's Always Sunny. What the frick is his name? Frank's character. He's always around he's always like, dead whores. It looks like a scene from that, I guess.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have killed her too, but it's fine. And then I am going to go up to the wall by the door. Actually, I'm going to collect some of my personal things.
Okay.
If they're still here.
It's you're able to find some of your stuff, maybe nothing like mechanically significant, but
Yeah, just some trinkets and stuff. And I'm going to go up to the wall next to the door, and I'm just going to cling to the wall. And as I do, my colors change, and I camouflage to the wall as I cast one with shadows, which lets me just turn invisible as long as I'm not moving.
okay.
And then I'll wait for him to open the door. And once he comes in and starts to investigate, I'll slip out through the door.
Okay. You wait for a few minutes, and then you hear a little courtesy knock. All right, I'm coming in. And he opens the door, and the dominatrix's body was slumped up against the door, and she falls onto him as he opens it, and he goes, ah! And you see your moment as the whole line of thirsty bugs.
The door opens out.
Yeah.
All right, then I will take the bouncer's chair and put it up against the door. So he's stuck in there.
He is on the floor, the door opened, and the body of her He's not in the room.
I assume he's gonna go in.
He opened
doesn't.
the door, and her body, which was lying against the door, fell onto him. So he is not inside. He is on his back. There is a dead dominatrix on him, and he's frozen. Like,
All right, whatever. I'm out of here then.
yeah, you fly up. Some of the people in line kind of like look up at you, but they're so horrified by this scene that they don't really care. But you fly out and escape and reconvene with your friends, covered in a lot of roach blood. What are some of the things that you picked up?
I think I picked up like a little locket, and maybe like a drawing picture frame, like a family portrait.
The portrait is you, your dad, and like a whole bunch of moth cocoons just lined up. Some of your siblings haven't hatched yet.
I think the locket has like a picture of my moth mom. Just looks like a moth. Yeah, and maybe like some of my old toys or something. Like maybe a journal too.
Okay. You see Tim Scurry just kind of lumbering into the woods, carrying a bunch of furry critters. I don't know how that works, like, physically, but it works. He's big enough. He's like this. He's now the size of a pack animal for you guys.
Let's go.
All right. You all scurry off into... Oh, shoot. I forgot. Was it day? It was day. Because
yeah.
It would have been daytime. Well, you go into the daylight, into the woods, into the shadow of the woods. You guys killed Tony Rocha. Tony Rocha.
You know what a movie I just
Hey,
watched
fuck.
for the first time was My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah,
I love that movie so much.
me too.
So silly.
The girl.
That's like one of my top favorite movies.
Oh, she's what makes the movie so good.
She is astounding. Because
Yeah.
while...
Marissa Tomei.
What was her name?
Marissa Tomei.
That's right.
Yeah, she's great.
What I think, though, like obviously Joe Pesci is great at bits, and it's fun to watch him be Joe Pesci. But she is also Joe Pesci in that movie, and is also, like, super hot, which
Yeah.
makes it even more, like, I, like, love all of her scenes. All of her monologues are so funny.
She's the best.
Imagine you're a deer. Yeah, her freaking outfits.
It's like the mob wife aesthetic.
Yes. I heard the mob wife aesthetic is now becoming trendy, and I think that's so funny.
Yeah, it's a little silly.
Like, yeah, that's like my whole family on my dad's side.
Because they are mob. They're like wannabe mob wives.
Yeah. Okay, we are live to a live audience, so let's...
Right.
Um,
They're not mob wives. They're literally just wannabe mob wives.
they're Mormon mob wives.
Yeah.
All right, I posted that roach that I was imagining in general of
the-
Scarlet, just general, yeah,
Yeah.
so that everyone can see it. Like that's exactly what was happening in poor Noxie's room.
Oh my gosh!
That fucking cigarette.
If you
Oh,
guys
oh,
want to
that's
see it,
there.
it's in my Discord.
That's so funny.
Yeah, the '90s movie Joe's Apartment. That's they yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that's literally what's happening.
That's what the movie looks like?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
Okay, I might actually have to watch that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's good. It's a romance. I can't remember who the girl is in it. But yeah, he's like a total slob and lives with all of these roaches. And they help him win his romance.
He made friends with the roaches.
He makes friends with them. Which is what we're doing.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
We made friends with a beetle.
Yeah, this
Different.
beetle.
He's a
True.
mercenary.
I'm just trying to put my mom up in a nice apartment. Okay, are you guys ready to play?
Ready.
Yes.
Okay.
Think so.
So, you all are now hobbling on in the woods. Where to, boss?
Are we taking him to Black Root?
Now, to refresh your
No, I don't
memories,
think we're going back.
Blackroot did tell you that there was one person who could read demon runes.
The witch.
Yeah.
A witch.
The witch in the marsh.
Witch.
Thank
Okay.
you.
The witch.
Whoa.
No, I have a better one, actually.
The witch.
The first one invoked that witch that we saw in Evelyn's picture.
Okay. Where we going, boss?
We're taking this sacred document to a witch.
Huh? A
But
witch?
don't worry. She's supposed to help us.
Ooh, this witch doesn't eat bugs, does she?
Probably.
Oh dear.
Just don't make any sudden movements.
You look at him and realize he is incapable of making sudden movements. All right. He starts lumbering in a direction because you haven't told him where to go.
Can we see the big map?
Yeah. Are you guys able to go there on your own, or do I have to do it?
You have to bring us there.
Okay, I'm going to change that. Configure. All players. Boom. Okay. You guys are here. Wait, did it not update over here? Get over there. Okay. Activate. You guys are here.
Right.
It looks like you can go across. So the marshes are in this direction. So if you follow the West Brook, past the Beaver Dam, around the bend, south of the Great Tree. The Great Tree is like a neighborhood of all the tree-dwelling critters, like birds and squirrels. It's a giant, massive, like Great Deku tree type of place. And you know that it's a little marshy down here. So that's the direction. So southwest. But you can choose your route. Do you want to go up to the pond? Well, you are kind of at the pond. Do you want to, like, go down the river? Do you want to cut across the, I don't know, what would you call the forest that has been cut down by the beavers? The beaver industrial zone. No, the stump forest. The stumpwood. Stumpwood.
Yeah,
I like it. Stumpwood.
We should probably go past through Stumpwood because we don't want to get the book wet.
Yeah. Agree.
Okay.
I don't know if beetles can swim.
No, I sink like a like a rock. I don't know.
We
If
moths tend to avoid the great tree.
Oh, that's a good point. Lots of things in that tree that eat people like you and me.
He's like 4 times my size, right?
Yeah.
This guy's pretty big.
Yeah, he's like if you were hanging out with a bison.
A beefalo. Yeah, let's go through the Stumpwood.
Okay. You are
then
going to
maybe-
be traveling for a little bit. So you all get kind of comfy.
Yeah.
You can sit on top. Did you strap the book down open or closed?
I would imagine closed. Yeah.
Okay.
Should we open it?
Oh, it's up to you. Just trying to make a visual experience here.
I
So
know
you-
how to take care of books.
So You're sitting on the book, some of you in the antlers. And you have some time. The first time, a little bit of quiet. Tim Scurry is like just yeah, and so the new boss is I don't really like them. Not you. You're the new boss. I like you. But before this boss, there was another boss, but now that boss is taking orders from a new boss, and it's all very confusing.
I'm already confused.
So,
Who's your old? I'm the new boss. Who's your old boss?
so the boss was Papa Rocha. Papa Rocha is Tony's dad, who's my boss? Yeah. But the boss is Papa Rocha. But Papa Rocha, he used to keep things pretty chill. You know, we stuck to the undershed. We had the whole cozy thing going. And then Papa Rocha, I don't know, he went into business with, I don't know what he is, but he has new plans for the family. And it was his idea to turn off the filament.
Whose idea?
He hushes his voice. I'm not supposed to know this because it's supposed to still look like Papa Roach is in charge. But I think who's really in charge? Glabagool.
Is that one of the roaches?
He ain't no roach. He's a giant. He tries to think of words. He's like a living puddle of black, inky gook. It's like
He's a glob of ghoul.
Have I ever heard of this guy? Can I make a check or something?
yeah, make an arcana or a religion.
Okay. Oh.
It's fine because Reggie, you make a history check.
Ooh, okay. Well, it did not connect, but I got a 3. It was not very good.
Okay. You guys have no idea.
Sleepy.
So he just keeps describing. He's just this mass of black gunk. He smells bad, leaves gunk on the floor, but he talks to the boss. He tells him what to do.
You've met this Glabagool?
Not formally, but I've seen him. When I escorted Tony to go see his dad, I got a glimpse through the crack before they closed the door. The thing was massive, bigger than me. Like a big ooze.
Sounds gross.
Yeah, I don't like him. He's been taking the family in a weird direction. A little more aggressive. I was fine living in the floorboards. It's not so bad.
You're pretty chill, aren't you, Tim Scurry?
Gee, thanks. I can sing songs, too. He starts singing Frank Sinatra wildly out of tune.
I'll pull out my pan flute and play along.
Hey, that's real nice. Maybe when we get back, you can help me impress Bella Rocha. She's great.
I'll kind of maybe thump my feet on his back to give it a like drum rhythm.
I had it my way. Okay, I don't know any Frank Sinatra songs, unfortunately. What about you? What's your stories?
Well, I just like doing karate.
Oh,
Not really into the whole filament thing, but it's important to my friends, so we gotta get this figured out.
what's karate?
Well, let me show you.
And I'll do an epic kata.
Are you doing it on his back, or did you jump onto the floor? And as you're slowly walking, are you keeping up with him while you're doing the
Yes. I feel like I would be walking next to him.
Oh, okay.
And then, I'll like jump ahead. So as he's walking towards me, I'm doing my
Wow.
Do you want me to give a performance?
Yeah. I feel like.
Tell me Ken is doing the same thing. Like,
Oh yeah, let's see. Ken sees you does that and goes, I know that one, and he's gonna hop and like try to do it with you. Nat 20. Okay, I feel like
go.
as Ken hops up to do it with you, you literally just kick him to the side, move it, loser, and
Go away, Ken. This is my time to shine.
you perform it perfectly, and even add a few flourishes of your own. That just like the wind just happens to take some like little blossom petals like through you. The little pie
Pocahontas
cones start
style.
like chinkling and making a little like music.
Wow.
Tim stares at you, his jaw on the floor, and he stops suddenly. Everyone riding him goes, "What?" Wow. You know, you're gonna make a real good boss. I will help you create your own crime family. You have my loyalty.
Thank you, Tim. We're not going to be doing any crimes, though. We're gonna earn you some money to help out your mom in an ethical way.
I don't know what ethical means, but it sounds delicious.
It is.
Oh,
Or
what
maybe
you
you're
don't go into other people's homes and kill them. That's what it means.
I actually have never killed anyone before, but I've seen a lot of people get killed. It smells really bad.
Smell like worse than rotten eggs?
It smells like the inside of a toilet combined with... Well, you know, it's all sitting in you till you're ready to get rid of it. So if you open someone up, you know, then your nostrils are accosted.
Reggie's gonna plug her ears and just like start eating a good berry. Mind her business.
I'm sorry. By the way, and he gives you like a little like a hump. What's your story, Miss Berry Lady?
You know, well, they call me Reggie. I came from across the land, and I've never wanted to go back. So here I am.
Across the land? What's that?
You know, it was some kind of black sea. I've never been more terrified in my life, but yeah, it's back some way, and I have no idea where, but somewhere.
The great... Are you talking about the asphalt wastes?
Is it long black and a bunch of flashing lights and loud noises?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, that one. That would be the one.
Now, I think this is the first time the rest of the party members have heard this. You all know what the asphalt waste is, and you don't know what's beyond it. But that is like a demonic, cursed land that you are... Maybe Honkers is brave enough to fuck with it, but So, upon hearing this little raccoon talk about crossing that, how would that make you feel?
You're pretty badass, Reggie. What's over there?
It's not like the woods out here. It's a lot more depressing. I don't recommend it.
Are there a lot of demon roots over there?
Yeah, I would say they're exposed in the sky, too. It's kind of crazy out there. I don't know. You gotta watch where you go.
Wow.
Must be really brave.
I mean, brave or just born in the situation. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, I seen you fight. You are brave.
Thanks.
Your little fork and knife. Are they metal fork and knife or are they plastic fork and knife?
I would say these are plastic. I was gonna ask after this roundup, I need to find some better weapons because mine need an advancement.
I just realized, you guys are 5th level. You should have +1 weapons. We'll get you. We'll figure that out. We got you.
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh. That's because you decided to use your uncommon items uncommon wisely. That's okay.
Listen, I have a ring of jumping. That's pretty wise.
How does that work?
Well, I just can jump really high.
I believe you.
Work, though.
How are all you doing on hit points?
Not great.
I could use some.
Oh, so you're all kind of just wounded riding the back of this guy.
I didn't take any damage, so I'm
Stop and rest.
pristine. I'm sorry.
Wait, we all went down so many times.
I know. They just weren't interested in me. I don't know. I didn't really do anything to them. I just kind of they popped up randomly.
She was like little raccoon on all fours, scurrying up. Boop, you're healed.
I don't think they saw me as a threat, just more of an annoyance.
That's really funny.
Little Healy bandit.
Yeah. That's so cute.
Yeah, I'm at 17. She did really good. I'm way more healed than I was expecting to be.
Well,
Yeah, I'm at 19.
if you want, I can cheer you up with the tune. Birds in the sky, you know how I feel. As he sings to you, you guys can take a short rest and get the benefits of Song of Rest because he's a little bard.
I'll pretend to sing along with my frog.
Oh, I can hear it.
Oh, I can hear it. Yeah.
It's because I'm laughing and talking while I do it.
Let me see how much Song of Rest heals. So
It's the
Doubles all healing?
no, I don't think it's that. You gain an additional 1d6 hit points if you spend hit die. So I will roll the additional. So all of you who want to get, go ahead and roll your hit die. You have as many as, you have 5 because of your level. And then, I rolled max. So whatever you roll, add an additional 6 to what you heal for this short rest. And if you have abilities that come back on a short rest, you can go ahead and get those back. So you just kind of
short rest button and select which die.
Yeah.
and then just roll for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it this easy? Okay.
Possum in the sky, you know how I feel. It's a good day, it's a good life, it's a new life, and I'm feeling good. Ba 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 ba. He's actually using his little bug parts to accompany some rhythm in there, and yeah.
Did I do that right? Yeah. Short rest, spending 1 hit die. Okay.
You spent 2 hit die and you recovered 13 hit points and then add the additional 1d6. So a little primer. for those of you who are learning how to play 5th edition or need a refresher, when you take a short rest, you can spend hit dice to regain hit points. You have what your hit dice is. It depends on your class. And how many you have is what level you are. So if you're level 1, you have 1 hit dice. If you're level 5, you have 5 hit dice. And you can spend up to all of your hit dice in one short rest. If you take multiple, and all of those hit dice are refreshed after you take a long rest. I rarely find occasions where I actually get to use.
Is it all or is it half? You get half your hit die at a long rest.
You know what? That's
you get half.
You get half. This is how little we actually use this mechanic in my other games.
Yeah, we never do.
We don't
it
take.
either.
We've only done one short rest in 13 sessions we've played.
It's too complicated for.
So I'm trying to get into the short rest thing because the way challenge and CR and balance is in 5th edition, it is assuming that you are going to be having like several encounters between long rests. Which, if you're not doing that, encounters start to become too easy because you have all of your resources every time. So you're supposed to have several encounters to get those resources down, and the short rest in there is what kind of keeps you going through. So I'm trying to figure out how to be better at that.
Yeah,
So,
I usually do like 3 encounters per long rest, essentially. But
actually,
I'm trying to get my paladin to multi-class to warlock,
so you can have those.
So we can do more
spells.
short rests. Yeah.
How many counters per day? 5e. There is like, this is all in like the Dungeon Master Guide. So look at this. Most adventuring parties can handle 6 to 8 medium or hard encounters a day.
Wow.
I like, in my Out of the Abyss campaign, it's literally because of the nature of they're traveling for days at a time, and then they have an encounter, then they travel for days at a time, then they have an encounter. It ends up being are full, all spell slots, all everything. And I'm throwing hard shit at them. And and it's so frustrating.
Mopping the floor.
So I'm trying to see what happens if I limit long rests and give more short rests. So you guys get to be my guinea pigs. We'll see.
My paladin's in chat. It's a good thing I told him about this already, or that would have been a big spoil.
What would have been a big spoil?
Introducing a warlock patron to a paladin.
Oh, well, you know, Nakul is a paladin warlock.
Who's
Like-
Nicole?
Kurutsu's character in Out of the Abyss.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She's a paladin with a celestial patron warlock.
Nice. Yeah, paladin warlock is one of my favorite multi-classes.
I don't have a
played
favorite
Baldur's Gate.
multiclass because I don't research that shit because I don't really get to be a player very often.
Right.
So I'm
Well,
not
just
really looking at builds.
Being able to use your 3rd level smites every short rest is fucking cracked.
That's a good point.
It's like,
That's a good point. That's actually,
Yeah.
that's one of the issues I have with 5th edition multiclassing is it's not about expanding upon the flavor and cool things you can do. It's more about, hey, these 2 class features synergize, and so we're going to slam them together and make something kind of strong. There's just not a lot. You like have to, right? Like if you're going to play this class and you're going to multi-class, you don't have many options. It's like a very specific gimmick that you're doing. And it can be extremely strong and almost like broken if you're really good at like planning that kind of stuff or researching that stuff. But then if you want to do a different multi-class because you just think the flavor is dope, it's going to be gimpy because you're missing out on important features that your main class would have gotten. That's why I like Pathfinder's multi-class system a lot. Because you get all of the main features of your class, even if you dip into other classes. Like, you always get those. The only difference is you get to get a small version of the primary mechanic of a new class, plus options to take the feats of that other class. So I think that's really cool.
Nice. Well, so far I like this. What am I playing? Monk Rogue. My little great ninja.
I think Monk Rogue makes sense too, because that's like a ninja. You're a ninja.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking ninja. Karate ninja.
You really are. I didn't know what a karate was before now, but now I know. You're a great karate.
Thanks, bud.
Do you think you could teach me?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
He's going to rear up onto his back legs. He does know how to stand up. He can walk both on his. He's like a bear. He's gonna. Everyone, make a quick either strength or an athletics or an acrobatics check to see if you can like hold on as he's gonna stand upright and try to go into a horse stance and tuck his arms in.
I am not riding this guy.
Are you just fluttering, kind of like?
I refuse to touch him.
That's fine. Okay, Reggie and Janice, you hang on to those horns as he stands up. So now he's got a raccoon on one side, a rabbit on the other side, and he gets into a deep stance. He goes,
a big beetle.
Ho, ho, ho.
You're a natural, Tim.
And he sees he's like, I call this the furry twister. And then he's going to start walking in a circle really fast. And the two furry animals are going to like, what? And he just starts spinning.
And all like dodge and duck. And...
Oh, he's like one of those things that you can playfully like spar against.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
Watch out for the bunny butt.
Janice starts looking green.
He stops and he's like, oh, I didn't do that very well.
That was great. We all got to start somewhere, Tim.
He like comes back down on his floor. Or on all fours.
You did great, Tim.
Oh.
She goes off in the bushes.
I'm sorry, bunny lady.
It's okay. It's okay. You're doing great, man.
What's your story? You haven't told me about yourself yet.
I'm just
Oh. He blushes green.
She finishes up and turns around. Well, I'm from Hoppington, and I just want to adventure. And I show him my glaive. I'm so proud of my glaive.
Wait.
My best friend made this for me. He's the best.
Is that metal?
It is.
Wow.
We collected all the little pieces.
That's pretty rare around here. The boss, not the boss, but the boss. Mm-hmm. So Tony is boss. Papa Rocha is boss.
Oh my goodness.
Glabagool is boss.
Boss squared.
Boss squared. Yeah, I know that the boss says if we can collect enough demon steel and metal, now we can rule the forest. He says this very proudly, not like thinking much of it, just kind of like proud of the plan.
So you were here to collect metal.
Well, we do all kinds of stuff. I mostly am supposed to just stand behind Tony to look scary.
No, you're not scary.
Aww.
Pretty good to me, man.
I don't know why everyone thinks I'm scary, but they say I am.
We need fan art of
Immediately.
I'm like, the image that comes to my head is the big beetle in A Bug's Life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there any flowers as we're walking by? Unlike just...
Yeah, you can see some wildflowers kind of like in the patches of sunlight that are piercing the canopy.
Okay. Can I go around and collect some like yellow ones?
Sure.
Cool. I kind of want to just make some like dye as much as I can if I can just like...
Okay, I'm gonna
Mush it and
say that you see there are in the piles of foliage on the ground. You see a lot of fallen flowers from the trees up ahead, like a yellowish flower. And you're able to easily collect piles of it, though you might have to like pick through it and organize it once you like get situated back in your spot. What you getting there?
You know, I'm gonna get some flowers, and then I want to make some dye so we can maybe put some markings on you, make you a little bit, make you our crew, you know, give us a signature.
Cute. Do me next. Me next.
That
Starts mixing faster.
sounds awesome. You can like use his shell as something to grind it on. As he's hobbled, you notice that once in a while he like sniffs at the ground and will like find a chunk of something, whether it's a plant or a root or a mushroom, and just like pick it up and just start chomping on it as he's walking.
What a cutie.
After a couple hours of walking, he is pretty slow. You guys feel like if you were hustling, you could get to where you're going faster, but you appreciate the pack mule for this book. He stops at the edge of the forest where you see the stumpwood. Now, the stumpwood is a pretty large region. On the outer bits where the trees still are, you see some beavers. The beavers are kind of working together in pairs at the bases of trees, chewing down trees. Then you see kind of an area to the side where the trunks have fallen. They're being cut into smaller logs. And then you see a few more beavers kind of walking back and forth. This is all the northern side up here. They're kind of heading over for their little building projects. They mostly ignore you, though if you walk close to one, they'll kind of just like give the beetle a strange look, but see you and just kind of give you a polite nod. But you notice that Tim Scurry just kind of looks a little nervous as he looks into the stumpwood that has long been like cleared. It's just stumps for a long period. And there is no canopy here. There is no foliage here. The grass has turned brown. There are some weeds kind of growing around the roots of the trees, but nothing very tall. And you look, or Tim like turns his head and looks up, and you see high above the sky, circling birds.
Uh-oh.
Are we going through here, boss? As you're thinking, you suddenly see a bird. He doesn't see you. This bird several yards ahead, landing on a stump, looking around, then diving down into the ground and then coming up, and you see a bug in his mouth going, ah! And the bird just flies up. And then
Cover your eyes.
Tim, oh, I don't like birds.
So I have Pass Without Trace.
Nice.
And I also have the Cloak of Elven Kind, so maybe I could cast Pass Without Trace and then
Are you
just
gonna
gotta stay.
maybe like tape some like leaves to the back of
Just walk
Tim?
underneath.
Yeah, like you're a moving
absolutely.
piece of foliage. Or not foliage. What do you call the ground
A
layer?
tumbleweed.
Okay. You're gonna be a tumbleweed. Make him curl up. But he has the book on his back.
Well, so I'll just grab some sticks and kind of tie it around him.
Okay.
And then with my cloak over my head, I'll kind of scope out the best path. So
I'll put maybe offer Silk a spot on my head so she can be covered by my ears.
Okay. You're all
I
creating.
also have minor illusion. I could put a bug that's like a bug scarecrow, you know, or something. What are? Do we know if birds are scared of anything?
Scarecrows.
Birds are pretty scary because they're hard to catch for even like more apex predators like wolves and foxes, and are usually only eaten by those types of critters if they are already wounded or like unable to fend for themselves. But I think birds are pretty much scared of anything or wary of anything that's bigger than them that they can't just snatch up and.
I'm gonna put a minor illusion of what's that owl's name?
Old Moon Eyes.
I'm gonna put a minor illusion of Old Moon Eyes.
Oh. On a stump? You're gonna have it like fly, the illusions just like fly in and land?
Yeah.
Or do you want the illusion? Can the illusion like follow you? Do you want to have like a
I don't
circling?
think it can.
Okay, because
I
you are
think
going to
that's
have
a
to
different
cross
spell.
quite a bit of space.
So maybe, maybe instead of scaring it away, maybe lure the birds to the minor illusion and then we pass without trace.
Okay. Yeah.
So I will minor illusion a gaggle of roaches onto a stump that's like kind of as far as I can make it.
You just la cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
A mariachi band of fucking. And then somebody, Silk, hit us with that thaumaturgy.
Okay, and cast your.
Not sure what that can do for us.
It's gonna make the La Cucaracha sounds.
I can make an ominous whisper.
Yes.
Well,
we
you're
want-
trying to attract the birds.
Trying to lure
It's
them.
like bait while you like a distraction.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make them ominous cockroaches and see how the birds react to that.
Such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whispers.
Oh, that's right. Because to make the
an instantaneous sound, so it's not like a sustained thing.
I mean, hey, you're making a pile of roaches that are partying on one of the stumps, and cast your pass without a trace if you have. Oh, yeah, you've already done it.
Yep.
Okay, you got your little stick camouflage, your ninja camouflage, and you hear his little knees chattering, but Tim is going to slowly start stepping through. Everyone, make a stealth check.
With a plus 10.
Yes.
Ooh. Clumsy bunny. Coming in hot.
Uh-oh. Well,
It's 13. But yeah.
wait, Reggie, is that yours? Was a 3?
I got an 8.
Yeah.
8, but 18
So
with the thing.
18.
Okay, so
Okay,
enough
fine.
of you passed. It's okay. Janice, you, as you're all like sneaking, you just kind of, as you see birds being kind of like coming down and grabbing their prey. It's a little weird up close. The birds notice the roaches. One bird that's starting to kind of look in your direction as you're moving slowly through the foliage, but he suddenly notices the roaches. The bird is going to come and investigate. It's not the biggest bird you've seen, but it's a hungry looking bird.
Oof.
You're more worried maybe Silk would be on the menu. birds I don't think are, like, some of the bigger birds are definitely terrifying for the bigger critters, but we'll see. Okay. This bird, a jay of some kind, I don't know my birds, flutters down to the minor illusion and starts pecking at it and gets a little frustrated and confused that nothing is happening.
Hologram.
Yeah, it's a hologram. He perks his head up. Food? Food? Food. Food. And he flutters to the next stump even closer. Food? Food.
Shit.
Food. Boys? Do I keep walking or do we stop?
Keep quiet.
Do I?
Keep
What?
walking.
Okay.
Keep walking.
I don't
I'm
want
gonna put a good berry in his mouth.
Starts walking. Food? Food?
Oh no.
As it starts to investigate, it hears a rustling a ways away from you. And it flaps really fast away. Tim starts scurrying faster. And you just hear his voice. Food? Food. His name is Tim Scurry. Tim scurrying faster. He's earning that name. You do hear a scream of a centipede being pulled out.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. Shit.
Cover your eyes. Cover your eyes.
His little antenna, his little antenna covers his eyes.
Oh.
But he starts walking. He trips a little bit because he's not looking where he's going. You notice him veering to the left, away from the direction that you were originally going. And he's starting to walk straight into a stump.
No.
Cover my eyes.
Don't cover your eyes. Don't cover your eyes.
Cover. No. Oh, wrong way. He adjusts. Make one more stealth check. You've made it halfway through the waste.
Ooh.
All right, Silk, you are quiet as can be.
I forgot to add my plus 2.
Oh, so you're 22 and is Reggie, did you add the plus 10 already or no?
No, so it'd be a 25.
25. Okay, you guys are able to very carefully maneuver your way. It takes about 10 minutes to get through, going from stump to stump, kind of using it as cover. Every time you move from one stump to the next, you're out in the open, you just see flocks of birds flying, scanning. Once in a while, you see one dive, and you think maybe they saw you, but when they pop back up, they've got some poor unfortunate bug soul or worm in their mouth.
This is a battlefield.
It's a war zone.
I gotta keep Ken safe or Sensei's gonna kill me.
Oh, that's right. Ken's with you. I'll be fine.
I should have
He's a
sent
very
Ken
good
back.
ninja this session.
What?
Yeah. Ken's a very good ninja this session.
Yeah.
Keeping his damn mouth shut.
Maybe I tie him up and stick him like a stick bug in my like belt that I've been holding my glaive in
Ken?
underneath of me. Yeah.
He's so slimy too. It's like I'm gotten thirsty. It's so, how do you handle it? It's so hot. You do notice. For Janice and Reggie, it feels fine. You have fur. The Silk, I don't think it's too big of an issue, but it's all the direct sunlight with no water or no like canopy to protect you, or the humidity is lower here. Mm-hmm. It's starting to make you uncomfortable, but you know that if you get a little bit further, or you sweat all that you can sweat, and now you're just like like your sticky, mucusy skin is now getting tacky,
Gross.
shriveling up like a frog raisin.
Remember, Ken is a praying mantis.
Oh, that's right. He's not a frog. Why did I forget that? It's been a hard day, guys.
It's all right.
It's a hard day. He is a stick bug. That's right. He goes,
Not a stick bug, a praying mantis.
yeah, that was this. But he's being tied up like a stick bug because that's what Janice did to him. He's just like a backpack.
Wrapped him
It's a rabbit backpack.
Yes. Oh my god.
He's looking at the bugs like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Just keep quiet.
You keep quiet.
I'm the boss. Oh, look at it with my sunglasses. Shing.
His little red eyes get angry. I'm telling my mom that you tried to be the boss of me.
Janice just kind of sits back on him.
Crunch. Ow, ow, ow.
Wait, yes, we already have a picture of that.
Mouthfuls of fuzz.
Oh, that's right. He goes, ah. You make it to the edge of the stumpwood. You hear the gentle sounds of water, the West Brook. North of you, you see the giant behemoth structure that is the Beavers Dam. It's like the sun is starting. It's like maybe later in the afternoon, so the sun is just like beaming right on it, coming from the west. And you have reached the banks.
I'm gonna dive straight in.
It feels so good. The water here isn't too deep. It's not as deep as the pond. It's a brook. There's a little bit of a current. You've been here before, but you don't come here too often. This is more of like a little passageway for ducks and frogs. This is like kind of like a road, like an in-forest road to get to the west side of the forest. You see some gondolas traveling up and down. Ducks kind of just riding the current like a lazy river. Boss, I don't know how to swim.
Wait a minute, I might have something for just the occasion. I reach into my bag and everything, and I pull out that inflatable ducky. Is there a way he can wear it?
Yes!
All right. And how do we keep the book safe?
I bet you could wrap it up with some, and then he kind of like kicks around. There's like giant leaves everywhere.
Okay.
Only it were just like a little smaller.
What'd you say?
Can you hear me?
I can. My ears did not understand the first word you said. So the rest of the words made me confused.
Only it were just a little smaller.
Oh.
The book?
As I say that, I'm going to cast Reduce on it.
The big book goes shh. And it is now the size of your journal for the next minute. Unless it lasts longer if it's an object.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay.
It's only 1 minute.
Yeah. That's what it
Damn.
says, right? You have to concentrate for 1 minute.
Concentration, one action, one creature, 30 feet, 1 minute.
Yep.
Oh. Well, for 1 minute you have, unless you want to recant that.
1 minute's like a whole day in bug time.
You know what? For the purposes of this adventure, you got it. You made the book smaller. It's now in your. That's fine. Technically, you can only cast it on a creature, but hey, this is a demon
Yeah,
book.
I think you can cast it on objects too.
Oh.
Creature or an object.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I was looking at the one creature bit and took it literally. Okay. Okay, so you now have
The
a
first
little
line says it.
your little book.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you, Moth Queen.
well, do y'alls need me still?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Now,
Very?
oh, I mean, I guess I could go home.
You need to come with us.
I'm your new boss.
You are my new boss.
And I say you're coming with.
Okay.
Unless we want him to take Ken back.
I heard that. Wait, what's his voice again? I heard that.
I heard that.
I heard that.
We just hit that Ken in the exact. It's almost as if our vocal cords are genetically similar.
I know, that's so
We might-
wild.
Have them have a better chance of survival if we use your pass without a trace on our way back. Because of all those birds.
Oh yeah, I can't go back. The birds are gonna eat me.
You can go the long way. No, we want you with us.
Okay. Okay. So what's this rubber ducky thing you said you had?
Oh, yeah. If I get it out and I don't know how to get it.
It's just
I
a
don't
wooden
know.
duck. It's very
a
buoyant.
wooden-
He can hold it though.
Okay.
And he can hold on to it. And just like a floaty.
Maybe we should have enlarged the wooden duck and used it as a boat.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Whoops.
Kind of just be like, all right, you see this? Yeah, okay, you gotta keep a hold of it. Don't let it go.
I-
You can put it in your mouth. You can do whatever you want.
I'll hold on to it. I could always pull you guys down the river.
I mean, I can swim. I can help. Silk, you can stand on my head if you want.
He like gestures. There's a bunch of twigs and stuff. You could make a raft. Or you can
I'm gonna
swim.
just start climbing on the back of him, being like, all right.
Okay. So yeah, half of his body's gonna be under the water, and he's gonna be holding it. So like half of him will be out, and you can like stand on his head. Though every time you stand, he goes. "Woo." I mean, I guess I could just walk along the bottom. I don't need to. I only need to breathe once every couple days. Actually,
Oh,
I'm pretty
shit.
sure I breathe out of my head, or I don't have lungs. I don't. How does it work? I think I breathe through my skin or something.
Wait a minute.
We're
Cool.
suffocating him by covering him in yellow dye.
Oh yeah, are you done making your
Oh, yeah. And we need to be like, all right, everybody make your markings. Or should we do it when we are done and get there so it doesn't wash off?
That sounds like a good plan.
All right. But yeah, it's ready to go.
Okay.
Wait, can I tell you how beetles breathe? This is disgusting.
In their butts?
Beetles breathe in a way that is already fairly sophisticated, using up to 18 tiny openings called spiracles that dot the middle and hind part of their bodies. When the pores open, air can diffuse into tracheal tubes hooked up to the holes. So yeah, in their butts.
And their side, like, yeah, they don't like go, they're just absorbing air.
Crazy. I did not know that.
I knew they had a weird way to breathe because bugs used to be a lot larger in like prehistoric, pre-dinosaur times. I think it was the Carboniferous because there was more oxygen in the air. And because there was more oxygen, they could get bigger because there was enough air for them to...
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's why you would have a centipede the size of a car. Mm-hmm. I'm really glad we don't have that much oxygen in the air these days.
Yeah.
And wouldn't we also be huge?
No, I don't think it works that way. We get enough. Like, the reason we're not bigger is because our bones are too heavy. Like, we're not built to be any bigger. Like, if a human gets really tall, they have, like, hip problems and back problems. Because of the center of gravity for bugs, that's not a problem.
Interesting.
Damn heavy bones.
I know the Titanoboa was able to get so big because it was so hot, and then it would basically just swim instead of
Right.
go on land because it's so big and heavy.
yeah, a lot of heavier things can get bigger in the water because, yeah, you're fighting against gravity. But I think the bugs are so small because there's just not enough oxygen in the air for them to filter through and keep that much circulation alive. Like they would suffocate if they got too big because they wouldn't be able to suck in enough air. Also, we might be able to just suck because we are doing a motion. We're able to get enough. Yeah, we're getting enough air to sustain us because like elephants are pretty big. Blue whales are pretty big. They're getting enough oxygen. Okay, that's been a fun fact by Scarlet64.
So does that? So what you're telling me is, as he's swimming, there are bubbles coming out of his butt.
And his sides. In his flanks, but in his butt too. Yeah.
So he's like a jet jacuzzi.
Do you want to like hang on and feel the bubbles?
I love a bubble spa day.
Okay, so he's gonna get in the water and float. Reggie, what are you doing?
I am just holding on, just kind of, yeah.
Okay. Are you kind of in the water or are you all the way up?
I would say I'm all the way up, but not trying to drown the poor guy.
Okay. Janice, where are you? What are you doing?
I am bunny paddling along.
Okay, are you kind of holding on to him as like a support or are you just gonna swim?
I'm gonna swim next to him. I think Silk's on my head still.
Silk?
Hidden in my ears.
Silk's on my head.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Silk can fly.
I'm riding you like skis.
Oh, yes. Yeah, man. I'm bunny paddling. I'm an independent bunny.
This is a long trip down the river. So if you're going to bunny paddle, I'm going to need some athletic checks from you so that you don't get tired. So you're going to we're going to do it like this. You guys are going to like paddle down to the halfway point and you're going to make a strength check, athletics check to see how you're feeling. Oof.
Yeah, maybe I crawl back on there.
Yeah, so as you're paddling, you start realizing you've got your backpack on, you've got your glaive on, and you're just like, oh, I didn't know I was this out of shape. Just kidding. That's what I say when I go on a walk.
That's also me.
Yep. And as you start to kind of like dip, you feel yourself being like hoisted up by a giant horn and flopped onto a head right next to Reggie. Whoopsie-daisy there, boss. Don't go down.
Thanks, buddy. I was struggling.
Yeah. But you're really strong. Like, that's a good workout. I admire you.
Thanks, buddy. I admire you too.
Aww.
Thanks for the lift. And bunnies, when they get wet, they smell like wet dog a little bit. So
Oh no!
I'm a stinky bunny.
Reggie just like,
A family
smell
of
nice.
ducks paddles by and they look at you like, oh.
I look like a drowned rat.
Yeah, your fur is all clean. It's like the opposite of when you woke up in the frog hut.
Yes.
Okay.
I just wave at the ducks.
Okay. So, I'm going to make a little roll. Ooh. You go down the river for another 30, 40 minutes. The brook. And Itzel, you're swimming, right?
Yep.
Are you paying attention?
Yeah, I would say so because if I have silk on my head, I would be very mindful.
So you're not looking underwater.
Right.
Okay. Silk or Itzel. You feel something slimy brushing up against your toes. Just a little. You bring your knees up.
I felt something.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, something tickled. Oh no. You start seeing some bubbling in the water. That wasn't me, I swear.
It wasn't me either.
Guys? I think something's tasting me right now.
Well, kick it in the face.
These are his little legs. He's got this big body and just a little. Suddenly, a giant fin splashes up, a tail fin, and splats and sprays all of you. You're being stalked.
Protect them off.
That's not good.
Okay.
Can you
The
fly?
current starts to pick up a little bit. You see
Yeah, I'll
glimpses.
start flying.
You see glimpses of a shimmering body kind of get like close to the surface, like hump up a little bit like a sea monster, and then back down. Because the current is picking up, Tim is holding on to the floaty and he starts to spin like a just like guys, boys, what do I do?
Kick your legs!
I'm kicking. He goes faster in a circle.
Can I like grab onto one of his horns and try to like?
Make a athletics check.
Okay.
You realize that there are a couple of sea monsters starting to swim and encircle you.
18.
Okay. You grab onto his horn and slow down his spinning a bit, and now he's going backwards down the brook. And that's as you're backwards, so you can't see the direction you're going. You just see what's behind you, and you see two fish just kind of hump back up and down, trailing after you. Silk, what are you doing right now? You're flying? Are you flying at the pace of your friends? They're kind of like picking up a little bit of speed down this brook.
Yeah, if I can keep up with them.
Yeah, you can keep up with them. They're not going crazy fast, but faster. It was a lazy river before, and now it's like getting a little rough. From your view, you can see as they kind of get close to the surface, up and down, you see the bodies of these fish. They're pretty large. Janice and Reggie, you're on the tops, and you're like, fuck.
Can I get some rations out of my bag and throw it into the water and see if, like, at least that
Sure.
one's direction?
Sure.
Okay. I
Are
don't think I have anything.
you throwing it to which cardinal direction are you throwing it?
I guess to my left, whichever
Okay.
side is just to one of the fish. Yeah, just kinda.
Okay, so kind of back into the side. You throw some of your berries. How many berries do you have left?
I have a few, but in
Okay.
my backpack it says rations, so I wasn't sure if that would have
Yeah.
like anything fish would like. But either way,
Yeah, you throw some crackers.
you fishies.
You throw your rations out and you see them land into the water, and kind of like as you like pull some distance away, you see it kind of like drifting off opposite of you, where suddenly a giant gaping mouth just eats the rations. The tail flops and slaps the ground. And the next, it kind of stays back a sec to eat what you just threw, but the next one picks up speed and starts trailing closer and closer and closer to you. It's going to peek up its head. I am going to have everyone roll initiative, but we are going to pick this back up next week.
Not the fish monsters.
Where do we roll initiative again? Oh wait, I think I
Okay.
see it.
She just does that for us, right?
Oh, yeah, I can do that for you. You know what? Let's save initiative till next week, actually.
Okay.
That works.
So that'll just be easier because I'm going to set up I'm going to make a battle map and all of that stuff.
Oh, fun. We gotta actually fight them in the water? Oh, shit. It's a good thing I'm a frog.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to come up with cool things for all of you to do on this battle map. So you are going to be a little split up, and you also have to help Tim Scurry navigate this river.
Fun.
And I have to kind of figure out how I'm going to do a moving river map.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to figure it out. This is going to be one of the most interesting encounters ever.
Yay.
All right.
Oh, heck yeah.
Before we go, I like to do a little golden buzzer thing where everyone just says a thing that happened that they thought was cool and just give props to one of their fellow players. Let's start with Brookie Bear. Who would you like to give some props to?
I really liked the part where Silk went and fucked up the motherfuckers in her room.
That was
I just posted
gangster.
I just posted some art in our chat.
Oh yeah, maybe I should do an art roulette soon.
Very unrefined sketch. The sake just gave me a headache and didn't make me buzzed, so.
Aw, I'm sorry. That's why, again, I've been kind of staying away from alcohol. I noticed that I'm like hitting the headache before I'm hitting the fun part.
I'm just gonna try some cannabis.
Silky. Nox, who would you like to give props to?
I think I'm gonna go with Reggie, for her inspiring heals in battle,
Yeah.
and I just love every word that she says.
Me too.
I agree.
That's my pick.
Noodle, who are you going to give props to? You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
It's okay. That happens to everybody at least once.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say Itzel and her awesome like ninja moves. You're so cool.
Like
Teaching
Hana,
a bug
find
to
that-
do them. Yes. Right? That was epic. And a shout out for Reggie and the heels. That was epic.
Yeah.
Malin, who are you giving your props to?
I have to say you, the DM, because I loved him. Oh my gosh, he's so fucking cute.
Seriously. Tim.
I promise
Yes.
you, this was not planned.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Do you know how that
what
Maybe
his
it wasn't
voice-
planned by you.
That's true.
We were definitely planning to adopt this guy.
Look, whenever I find out my players want to adopt an NPC, I immediately start remapping everything in my head. Like, I will. Yes, the answer is yes.
So Tim Scurry's voice reminded me. Do you remember that old YouTube video of the talking dog who's like, "The maple card, yeah? What was in there?"
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna look it up and practice.
I'll send you the video.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so good.
I in my head I was thinking of every mob lackey ever, but the one that never is like not aggressive enough and pisses off the high-strung one.
Food. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. So
Okay, I know.
So I went to the fridge
Yeah.
and I opened up the meat drawer. You know what the meat drawer is, right?
No, yeah.
Maple card, yeah.
What was in there?
I gave it to the cat.
Whoa! Yeah.
So I just pictured that.
Okay, it's canon. It's canon.
I love
Tim, his real name is Giuseppe. That's what his mom calls him.
That's what his mom calls him.
But he's so used to be given different names that he's just gonna go along with it. He's like the guy that is like, he gets bullied but doesn't realize he's being bullied.
Right. He's too sweet and innocent.
He's
Just
too
goes over
sweet.
his
And
head.
innocent. Yeah, and he's just like, oh, everyone calls me Lurch. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I forgot you said that.
Yeah, they call me Lurch. Nobody
him Lurch.
calls
We're
me
gonna
by
give you
my
a new
real
name.
name. Yeah, that's
He's used
what
to it.
happens. I'm used to it. Tim Scurry is a much nicer name than Lurch. I gotta say,
Yeah.
Tim. Do I look like a Tim?
What's funny is I was showing our little sister Riley pictures from my vacation that I just went on, and for some reason we just like all the pictures of my hubby. We were like, he looks like a Tim in this picture, and so we just for the rest of the day just kept calling him Tim for just for that reason. So when you said Tim Scree, I'm like, yep, Tim it is.
Wow, that's amazing. Cool. Well, I guess it's time to let y'all go. Are we on for next week? I do need to make a new schedule. Are you guys okay with us starting at 5 Pacific time instead of 4 Pacific time? Because the shift happened, and it happened for everybody except for us Arizonians. So so 4 is now too early for me to start. So we can do 5 to 7 to 8, depending on how much stuff is happening Pacific time. I do like that we got to play a little bit more this time. I thought that was a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll cut y'all loose and see you all next time. Bye, girls.
Bye, ladies.